What's up, Alex? Yeah, the warranty is going to be clutch.
All right, starting the video now. I need the notes.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Signals from the Frontline, every Wednesday live cast brought to you by frontlinegaming.org, where you can get tabletop gaming products, all kinds of fun stuff, advice on how to play the games. You can get your models painted. I mean, we do pretty much everything, Frankie.
Just about. Except we even fix washing machines, apparently.
I failed at that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did. For those of you who are like, what is Frankie talking about? I recently was lucky enough to be able to purchase a home. Got a brand new washer and it was not working. That was quite the journey figuring out what was wrong with that, but got it figured out. You know the other thing we don't do at Frontline Gaming? Windows.
No?
Haha, I'm just kidding. Yes, we do. I've washed the windows on the building many times. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us for the show. We hope you enjoy it. We also hope everybody that celebrates Thanksgiving had a wonderful holiday. I know I sure did. Put on 3 pounds.
Champion.
I was like, I've been, for those of you who've been watching the show, been on kind of like a fitness journey, getting back into shape after I put on the COVID-19 pounds, like a lot of people did. And I dropped 16 pounds in just about 6 weeks. And then I went back up 3.
Going the wrong direction.
I did. But I had a bunch of family over for 2 weeks, which normally would sound hellish. But considering I just moved into a new home, it was actually super fun. We had a 3, a 5, and a 7-year-old running around, and that was a lot of fun. If it was in an apartment, it would not have been, but in the house, it was a blast. 4 animals and 8 people.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's a full house.
Yeah.
Like the show.
Yeah, but it was super fun, and then of course we were super safe too. Like everybody was taking precautions before they came, because I know a lot of areas they were saying try not to have more than like 4 people for Thanksgiving, which I'm sure almost everybody ignored.
Yeah. I don't think that was something that was followed super close.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I don't get to see my family that much. Gonna do it. Living dangerously. But it was super fun, and yeah, enjoyed it. It's funny though, I stuck to my workout routine during having my family around, but the diet?
Nope.
There was lots of beer, wine, turkey, stuffing, and I was a real fat boy for about 2 weeks.
It's fun to do it.
So now I went backwards 3 pounds, which is a little annoying. We're going to get it back. And then for anybody else who wants to join a really positive, awesome group, 40K Fit online it's seriously the most positive Facebook group I've ever been a part of. It's a bunch of 40K enthusiasts who are all trying to get in shape or who are already in shape, and they're helping other people. And the group's been growing really, really rapidly. Ultra positive. There's a lot of good information in there. It's just a good place to stay accountable. I know a lot of gamers have issues with weight, either on one end or the other end of the spectrum, either too big or too thin, and nutrition and all that stuff can be confusing. So consider joining. It's free, and there's great people in it.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's super positive. Everybody's very encouraging, so I definitely recommend it as well.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, it's one of the groups I'm like the proudest to be a part of.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Everyone's like super nice, and a lot of people are making really good, positive changes to their life. They're losing weight, or there's a couple guys in there like, I'm preparing for a 55-mile ultra marathon. I'm like, you get it, bro. Good for you.
Yeah.
But how was your Thanksgiving, Frankie?
It was good. It was nice and chill. I worked a little bit. Yeah. We've been selling a lot of FLG products, so been putting in extra hours. So I worked and then just went home, cooked some tri-tip, and it was nice and relaxing. So it was good.
Yeah, no, I want to say thank you to Frankie and Adrienne and the rest of the crew. Everybody's been working. Like, we have people working up until like really late at night and 7 days a week right now. And we might as well touch on that, I guess, since we're already talking about it. So anybody that did order any of the products during the Black Friday / Cyber Monday, Cyber Week is what they're calling it now, sale, we sincerely thank you. We pay off a ton of like bills and all that stuff during this period of the time of the year, as do most companies. So we really appreciate it. The downside is that the volume is far greater than in any other time of the year. So we do slow down. So we appreciate it if you can just be patient with us. But we literally are working 7 days a week right now to try and get the orders processed as fast as possible.
Yep, we had guys here last night until 2 a.m. So
yeah,
we're trying our hardest to get everything out super fast. Also, due to the holidays, the hobby box was delayed a little bit, but they are going out this week. You guys should be getting tracking numbers, and we'll be announcing the winners of the raffle on the show. So stay tuned.
Awesome. In the chat, and if you are listening to us on via podcast, or you're watching us on YouTube and you're like, what are they talking about the chat? We live stream the show at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can join us. It's super fun. You can join via Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. And in the chat, Marcos Castellanos said he already bought a couple mats during the sale and he's already got them.
Yay.
So that's better than any other year.
We did it.
Yeah, it's better than any other year. But yeah. And Justin Kiefer, what's up, brother? In the chat, really good dude. Check out their podcast as well. It's awesome. Business is a booming. Yeah, the Black Friday sale, we actually set a new sales record, which we're really excited about. And again, thank you to everybody for helping making that possible, because we would not be here if you guys didn't buy stuff from us. That is the facts.
It's true.
That is the simple facts. So, Joshua Herrera, I love you too. Thank you. That made my day. I appreciate that. All right, so let's go ahead and jump on in and talk about what's what this week in the Warhammer hobby.
So much great news.
There was not a lot of news.
So much news.
We're going to make the best of it, though.
Yeah.
Landrel just got his bundle today. Awesome. I hope you enjoy it. And again, thank you for the business.
Yep. Sorry it took so long.
Yeah. We just, I mean, you know, we're a company of 10 full-time employees, right? Like,
yeah,
we can
small.
we can only do what we can do. It's always funny when people call in and they like think we're like Walmart or something.
Yeah.
And we're like, you know, we understand there's been a delay. We're really sorry. But like, you know, the two of the guys in the factory can't even drink beer yet. Cut us a little slack, please.
Don't round up. We only have 8 employees recently.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. No, we did.
We're not double digits.
We just, yeah, might as well. Mariana has actually moved on to new and exciting projects and is no longer with the company. We wish her fond farewell. Was an awesome team member. She will be missed. And hopefully we'll still see her at conventions and stuff like that.
Yeah, hopefully she's not a stranger, and make sure to follow her on Instagram and stuff and see what she's up to.
Yeah, she's always doing cool stuff. But yeah, we actually shrunk. We're a smaller company than we were. So this week's pre-order from Games Workshop, it's almost not worth talking about because no one got it. But
yay!
It was the Blood Angels Codex Space Marine supplement, and then some new kits such as the very, very cool Gladiator. That model is sick.
Yeah.
But we got 2. That was cool.
Yeah, we did. Also, who's excited for those Christmas bundles? Nobody.
Yeah, we got one of each.
We got one of each, and then GW was nice enough. They're like, you know what? On your next order, you'll be able to order more. But then if you go to GW's website, they're sold out of like all but 2. You're like, thanks, guys.
Yeah. Good job. Leather Jacket 9, Leather Jacket 9 asks, are you guys hiring? And yes, we actually are right now hiring for a warehouse position. If somebody in the Vegas area is interested, please email Frankie@frontlinegaming.org, or you can email me, contact@frontlinegaming.org. I know a lot of people need work right now. It's a good job. We pay better than what the normal wage is. And we're very excited to announce we are going to be offering health benefits in 2021 as well. We're really excited about that. That's not something that we've been able to afford to do in the past. So pretty awesome.
Yep.
Got to try and take care of our peeps and ourselves. I'm getting old. I need to be able to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so not looking forward. For any guy out there that's 40, you know I'm about to turn 40. I've been dreading this day forever, man. When you have to go do the prostate exam, oh my goodness. I'm not looking forward to this.
What? It's like a bonus.
Ooh.
It's like an extra.
I'm just gonna read some Slanesh literature first.
There you go. Just get myself real amped up.
They have to sedate my dad when he does it.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
They like hit him with a tranquilizer?
He's so old school.
He's like, no.
That they have to actually sedate him to do it. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that, but no one wants to hear about that. So let's talk about other things.
I think everybody wants to hear about it.
Oh boy.
Talking about it, so.
Dude,
you brought this upon yourself.
by living long enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Should have chose not to.
Oh boy. So at any rate, if anybody got some of these models, good for you. We didn't get barely any. And I sincerely hope Games Workshop can solve these supply chain issues because, it stinks. We're getting literally 1 or 2 of these products. It's almost not worth talking about them. Yeah, because nobody could get them.
Well, it's really unfortunate because, as we've been seeing, GW is doing a great job with marketing, and they're like, "Yeah, aren't you excited for this release? Here's a cool video. Oh, look at this cool stuff." And then everybody's like, "All right, how do I get it?" And they're like, "You can't." Joke's on you, dum-dum. You're like, oh man,
cool.
They got one piece of the puzzle together. They're like, marketing on point, production, Frontline Gaming production, boom.
They got Ferrari marketing.
Yeah, they followed the wrong company. They should have gone with somebody else.
They got Tesla marketing.
Yeah.
Frontline manufacturing capability. Yeah. They got 2 20-year-olds.
They've got 2 guys in the warehouse working full time, and other people stay late. They're like, "Oh man, this isn't working. It's weird."
I hope that they resolve this issue soon because it's really frustrating. It's frustrating for us. Obviously, it hurts our income. It's frustrating for the customers because they can't get it. But and we're not trying to slam them too much because
of course not.
They're working through issues themselves. They're facing challenges too. It's just it's a frustrating situation.
Yep.
But next week, hopefully we get more than 1 or 2 of these.
I think we get 3, Reese.
Oh boy.
Aren't you excited?
Christmas is saved.
There you go.
Oh boy, I won't miss my first mortgage payment. Excited for that. This week's pre-order coming up is going to be the Dire Chasm for Warhammer Underworlds.
It's like the prostate exam.
I would rather have this than that. Hilariously, so there is a Slaanesh faction in here. So I really like the Lumineth models that come in it. I'm definitely going to pick these up just because I love the variety.
They look cool.
I am not a fan of Elf Man with the cow on the top of his pointy helmet. That looks so dumb.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And how come every model has a bonsai tree on the bottom?
That's just a part of their theme, dude. It's mountains and trees, bro.
Everywhere we stand, there's a bonsai.
I know they're almost all on the same base. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Every single one.
But I really love all the models. I'll just clip that stupid cow thing off the top of his head.
Yeah.
The archer is super duper cool. And I love the wizard with the owl. That guy's going into a D&D campaign. Faux show.
Yeah. The archers are sick.
Yeah. It's really, really, really cool.
Yeah.
You know what? For the first time, the Slaanesh models I'm really not sold on. I don't really care for them.
Really? The spear looks...
I was going to
really
say that's my favorite. The both of them, the one with the glaive and the one with the spear. I like the mini Keeper of Secrets. Looks a little too silly.
Yeah, that one doesn't look cool.
And the archer looks like he or she or whatever just got done with going to an aerobics class and then picked up a bow. Like that person should be in a Pilates class right now.
Maybe they did.
I
don't judge.
Know. I mean, the sculpting is amazing per usual and the quality is great, but I'm just not. They're not my favorite.
No. That
doesn't mean anything. It's just my opinion. But what do you think?
The archer's still pretty cool. I like the archer and the spearman.
Yeah. Well, the leader of the spearman, is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And the one with the glaive, too. I really like that. The pose is super cool.
Yeah. They're more relaxed. They're a more relaxed group. They don't like to fight, but if they do, they'll mess you up.
Yeah. I would actually come in. That's more scary.
Yeah.
It's either if you're lining up to do some Warhammer Underworlds battle.
Yeah.
If the team comes in doing the haka, that's scary. Or if they come in relaxed, like they just woke up, got out of bed.
They're like the guy from Game of Thrones. Your favorite character.
Oh yeah, the Viper.
Yes.
My favorite character. He's better in the book than he is in the show. Oh, I know.
So hard.
You know what it reminds me of is I'm a big MMA fan, and my favorite fighter, top 3 of all time, is Fedor Emelianenko. He's one of the greatest fighters ever. He's considered the greatest for a long time. Russian fighter. He was famous for coming into the fight stone cold calm, completely relaxed. And it was in some ways, it was way more intimidating than the guys that come in and make a big show, jump around and he was just, it was bizarre. How is this guy so calm? He's about to
it's intimidating.
Step into the ring and and he fought in Pride too. And that Pride was a whole different animal. Everyone was doing steroids and there was no weight classes and stuff. It was crazy.
No weight classes was insane.
Yeah. I mean, they did change eventually, but you'd see you'd see things you're like, how is this legal?
Yeah.
But yeah, if anybody's a fight fan and you want to see some of the most amazing fights of all time, go back and look up Fedor. The guy was unreal. If he would have been born just a little bit later, he'd be like, superstar right now. At any rate, get ready for that. Beyond just Dire Chasm for Warhammer Underworlds, they're also releasing some new box sets for Warcry. And again, even if you don't play Warcry, it's just a nice selection of a variety of models, which I love. You don't have to buy a whole unit just to get like maybe 1 or 2 models that you wanted.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's my favorite part about it, honestly.
Yeah.
I haven't opened up my Warcry box set yet. The last one, I've just been too busy, but...
The models are incredible.
Dude, it looks so awesome. I can't wait to dig into it. We already covered the Black Friday topic, so
yeah,
again,
we did.
Thank you for being patient. Thank you for your business. Cannot wait. Alex Holly says, who was that Brazilian guy that fought in Pride? He was an animal. There was a lot. You're probably talking about Vanderlei Silva, a.k.a. the Axe Murderer. He was awesome, but I could go on and on, but that was my favorite period of time in MMA. But yeah, Vanderlei Silva, again, if you want to go see some crazy fights, go look that up. Although the craziest one from Pride, I promise I'll move on. You want to see the craziest fight of all time, look up Don the Predator Fry.
Versus the Japanese guy?
Against the Japanese guy that had gigantism. That is the gnarliest fight I've ever seen in my life.
It's like 10 minutes of just punching each other in the face.
It's the most full blast gnarly thing I've ever seen.
Brutal, dude.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And then also watch Don the Predator Fry's induction into the UFC Hall of Fame. His speech is one of the greatest speeches I've ever heard in my life. Crow Cop is one of my top fighters of all time too. Anyway, moving on. I could go on and on about this. So sad news, but I know everybody's been waiting. We've been waiting. The Las Vegas Open 2021 is 99% likely going to be canceled. The only reason that we haven't made the announcement yet is that we are still waiting to have our final meeting with the hotel. And we don't know like what stipulations and how we're going to Sakuraba was also amazing. We're still trying to navigate how this is all going to work out. But for you as the consumer, for you as the attendee, assume it's not going to happen. The reason why, just 15 days ago, we thought we were going to be able to do it, but Nevada just went into about a week ago, a much stricter lockdown where you can only have gatherings of 50 people per room as opposed to 250. Obviously, that
doesn't work.
Doesn't really work, and that's going to go for at least 3 weeks. I'm almost positive it's going to be going longer.
Yeah.
The new administration that's coming in has also said they're going to institute a 4 to 6 week strict lockdown as soon as they come in. That's going to be right around the time of the LVO 2021. We just decided we're getting too close to the event to risk it. It's just not fair to anybody. And I doubt we're even going to be able to do it, honestly. So
yeah, we dragged it out for as long as we can, but we want to give you guys time to make your decision, cancel plans, all that. So yeah, just be ready for the main announcement on our website. I think that'll probably be towards the end of the week. And then we'll have a spreadsheet that you guys fill out just like the SoCal Open.
Yeah, the only reason we haven't made the announcement is because we're still waiting to have this call. It's supposed to be this week. I'm just waiting for them to reach out because we have to figure out, how it's going to be structured and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And again, go check out the refund policy at the Las Vegas Open 2021 page. It's been up the whole time, obviously. We anticipated that this was a possibility. But you have 4 options for the way that you can handle your ticket. The most generous one, of course, no one's required to do this. You can consider it a donation to the event, which thank you so much, because there's a lot of money that we don't get back on the event. Now, don't worry, we're not going to go out of business. This isn't going to sink our ship. It's going to hurt a lot, but I don't want anybody to feel compelled, like we're not like begging, like please give us the ticket.
Yeah.
If you're feeling generous and you want to help out and you want to donate it, that's awesome. But we will survive this. It's not going to be awesome.
Yeah, we've been preparing for it all year, so we took the right steps to prepare for it. Of course, it's going to hurt, like Reese said. So yeah, choose any of the 4 options that you guys prefer. But like Reese said, of course, we do appreciate the generosity from people, especially people that are transferring it or donating, and all that stuff helps out a lot. So
yeah, why don't you go over the other 3 options?
Yeah, so you can transfer all your tickets to the following year. you can transfer your purchase price into our web cart, and you can buy whatever you want with 100% of what you the tickets that you purchased. And then the last one is a refund with 10% service fee.
Yep. So no matter what, you're gonna be good to go. The refund to do a normal, the deadline to do a normal refund was yesterday, or 2 days ago, Monday the 30th. However, obviously, due to the fact that COVID is causing this, it kicks into the other part of the refund policy. So everyone's going to be good to go. We'll accept. You can email us and let us know what you want to do up until the day before the event. We're going to make it as easy as possible for everybody. But after the event is passed, we'll just consider your ticket a donation at that point in time. So just make sure to let us know what you want to do. And then lastly on this topic, besides it being very sad, and all of us being really, really ready for COVID to be done, because this is annoying, is that because we're expecting a big rush of people and we can't afford to, if a ton of people want money back all at once, we can't do that. It's too disruptive to our cash flow situation. So we have to spread it out for the business to function and be healthy and being able to pay payroll and all that. We have to spread it out. So if we get a big rush of people that all want a cash refund, just be prepared that we're going to have to spread those out so as not to hurt the company too much. So
yeah. Yep.
And that's all in the refund policy. So.
Yep. So it just may take a little extra time to get you the refund, but everybody will be taken care of. So
yep. We will take care of y'all the way you all take care of us. Yep. No one's going to get hosed.
Nope.
Okay, that was a bummer. I was not looking forward to making that announcement. But a positive announcement.
Ooh.
The Hobby Box winners for the contest associated with the Hobby Box, the first effort at this, we do have the winners for you, all 15 winners. And we're going to read them off on the show. All of you, if you hear your name, please, obviously we're going to email you as well, but if you hear your name or if it's your buddy or whatever, let them know so that they can claim their prize. And congratulations to everybody that won, and thank you for everybody that participated. Corey Schultz says he'll trade his ticket for my cat. You can have Panda over my dead body, sir. She is my little homie.
Yeah.
Dude, this morning I was doing leg curls. I was doing an exercise where we have to lay on the ground.
Yeah.
And she jumped on me, and I was like, "Cat, what are you spotting me here?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna start doing my work." Doing the exercise, she never moved the whole time.
It's like, I got you.
I was like, you need to be giving me a pump up speech right now. It was really funny. All right, so let's go ahead and announce these winners. So, Frankie, would you like me to do it, or would you like to do it since this was your baby?
All you. I don't feel like reading all those names.
Probably a smart call. All right, Hobby Box giveaway. So these are people that entered into the contest and they won a Hobby Box. The Hobby Box sold out in a day.
Yep.
We saved some so that we could give away some in the giveaway. So Slade Hart, which that is the coolest name I've ever heard in my life.
If that's your legit name, I like it.
Dude, I almost want to change my last name so I can name my eventual son Slade Hart.
Stoneheart.
It sounds almost like a porn name or something like that.
Oh, jeez. It could be. It probably is, actually.
That is such a good name. I think Slade anything sounds like a badass.
Slade's pretty good.
So the winners of the Hobby Box, Slade Hart, Benjamin Morgan, Alexander Wu, and Kara May. The winner of the Mega Hobby Box giveaway, it's about 3 times as large as the normal Hobby Box. This is the Big Daddy. That goes to Matt Peckins. The Catachan Colonel, yes, we still have one. The Catachan Colonel giveaway goes to Steven Salinas. The Terminator Chaplain Tarentus, that was a limited edition special model. Oh boy, this one goes to Arcuid Brunestad. Arcuid Brunstud.
See why I didn't want to read it? I went through all the names. I was like, nah.
It's a tongue twister. Well, hopefully I said your name in a way that you understand what I just said.
Yeah.
And then the winners of the Space Marine dice sets. These are the very limited themed dice for Salamanders, Raven Guard, etc. And these are going to be first come, first serve. So if you hear your name first, you get your first pick, so on and so forth down the line. And then Patrick Crone gets whatever's left.
Yep. Make sure to email Frankie at frontlinegaming.org if you do hear your name. And like Reese said, we'll be sending you guys an email as well.
Bill Gortz was the first winner, followed by Justin Jacobs, followed by Mike Royer, Robert Ray, Jeffrey Cooper, Charles Sales, Jeremiah Maskovich, and Patrick Crone.
Woo! You didn't see
Tomodachi Express in the chat says, you did make a mistake. I didn't hear my name.
There you go.
But congratulations to the winners, and thank you to everybody that participated.
Yep.
All right, Franklin.
Let's do it. Blood Angels.
Open my mind.
With Blood Angels.
To the red thirst.
So first off, I was reading online that a lot of people are not super excited about the Blood Angels release.
Really?
Due to no new models coming out for Blood Angels.
Well, hold on, bro.
Yeah, what do you got? What do you got?
Hold on, bro. They just got a Gladiator.
That's a Space Marine tank. Look at the picture.
They get it.
They do. They get everything.
They got a ton of new models.
No,
big
they didn't get any Blood Angel stuff.
Oh, they just got so many new units. That
they got Death Company Intercessors, which don't come with Death Company bits.
Yeah. Take that, you crybabies. You got a Gladiator hover tank.
You're excited?
Is that not a new model?
Is that not enough?
Did you have that last edition?
Are you not entertained? Come on.
Golly.
Goodness gracious. But looking at the codex itself, and I'm pretty sure all Blood Angels players will agree, it's pretty amazing, and it plays to the Blood Angel lore really well, which is pretty cool.
Well, tell us about it. What's
it? That's all I got.
Okay, good.
That was all of it.
Excellent.
Start and finish.
Give you an assignment and
Boom.
You nailed it.
Done.
You nailed it.
So my first look through, their stratagem, or not the stratagems, their special secondaries that they can take are pretty cool.
And you're talking about for the missions, correct?
Correct, yeah, for the missions. The one where you challenge your opponent, I don't think anybody's really going to take that. It's kind of goofy. You pick one of your characters, they pick one of their characters. If I kill your character, I get points. If my character kills your character, I get points. And if I kill your character in close combat, I get points.
There's points all over the place.
Probably not one that will be taken very often. Yeah. But the other ones are really good. There's one that's a pseudo line breaker. You get 4 points for having more units in your enemy's deployment zone than your opponent does in yours.
That sounds like a mission that we used to know very well.
So that's pretty strong. And then there's another one for Death Company. Death Company models are killing your opponent's models. You get points.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Big Nasty Nasto in the chat says that one's terrible. How
there you go.
That sound terrible. It sounds good. I mean, I'm an idiot, but that sounds good to me.
I think the main problem is looking at the codex. They really want you to take Death Company. There's a lot of reasons to take Death Company. There's a lot of characters that buff Death Company, all this stuff. But I think Sanguinary Guard are better than Death Company in my opinion. And Vanguard Veterans are just super good.
Well, why don't you dig into that? Why do you think Sanguinary Guard are better than Death Company? Because Death Company have always been really, really good.
So Sanguinary Guard come with a jump pack, which is really good. They have the -1 to hit, which is really powerful. And then also their weapons are 2 damage flat, which is really good.
Are they
right?
AP4?
They're not AP4. They're only AP2, I believe. But they have 2 damage weapons, which is really good. They have 3 attacks base, so they have 1 less attack than Death Company. But I think the 2-up armor save, their weapons, and coming with a jump pack is just better. And then, of course, there's a lot of ways to buff Death Company to where they have a lot more attacks. But I like the Sanguinary Guard. I think for the points, they're better rounded for the missions. They're more survivable, and I just think they're better.
In the chat, Chase is saying that he thinks Sanguinary Vets and Vets are so much better, points-wise and strength.
Yeah.
We got JTW Geek countering, saying 6 attacks per Death Company Assault Intercessor on the charge with Assault Doctrine active is pretty dang good.
Yep.
Reason to take Death Company. That's a compelling argument.
For sure.
And then we have a couple, let me see. Oof.
But yeah, for a Death Company with a jump pack, you're paying 25 points. That's with no weapons. Sanguinary Guard with their power weapon, they're 30 points each. So you're paying 5 more points for a Sanguinary Guard that has a better save, comes with a jump pack, and has a better weapon.
Yeah.
So.
In the chat, though, I have to point this one out. Tomodachi Express says he's on Team Jacob on this one. Space Wolves over what? What's the vampire guy's name? Sparkly Boy?
Edward. Yeah.
Oh, he even has a stupid name.
It's a strong name. What are you talking about?
I know your brother's name is Edward.
No, he's Eddie.
I know.
Close.
I'm just kidding. That's like his name should have been like Gavin or something.
Gavin.
Yeah, like
Blake.
Yeah.
That would have been good.
Just,
Chad would have been really strong.
I'm the vampire, Chad.
Yeah. But the Blood Angels Codex overall just looks really strong. They did lose some of their cool stratagems that they had before. The 3d6 to charge is gone. And they added in some new ones, which are kind of cool. I can't remember them off the top of my head. Now there's just too much info.
Why don't we cover, like, their basic ability is the +1 attack, right, on the charge?
Yeah, so as long as the Assault Doctrine, I believe. Yeah, as long as the Assault Doctrine is activated, you get +1 when you charge. +1 attack. But there's ways to manipulate that, like Sanguinary Priests and stuff can count any doctrine as the tactical or the Assault Doctrine as long as you're within 6 inches.
That's really strong.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's extremely good.
And then the characters in Blood Angels, oh my gosh, are just amazing. The Sanguinor, 160 points. The guy's a beast.
I thought he was good before, honestly. He was just a little pricey.
He was, but he's +1 attack. And now with one of their stratagems, there's a stratagem that all enemies within engagement range of a character have to attack him. And the Sanguinor special rule is after your opponent has charged.
Wait, there's a stratagem that you have to attack him?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So any character can use it in the Blood Angels, but the Sanguinor can use it, and then after your opponent charges, after you're done making heroic interventions, the Sanguinor can go anywhere on the table in engagement range.
What?
So you just drop down, like somebody charges like with their super close combat unit, or even just a unit that you don't want to die, you just drop the Sanguinor, force them to attack him, and then just kill him.
That's crazy good.
Yeah, so that's
Holy
pretty strong.
cow.
And then he still has the +1 attack to everybody, so that's always really good. But Gabriel Seth, you know, the guy that's always been kind of a joke.
He had his moments when he was like less of a joke.
Dude, this guy is a beast. Yes.
I'm going to interrupt you really quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Artemis is reaching out from Mexico, saying he's been enjoying it and keep up the great work.
Woo.
Gracias, amigo.
Yep. Oh yeah, Tomodachi Express. Yeah, Sanguinor is also -1 to hit and a 4+ invo save. So.
And he has a 2-up armor save as
yeah,
well.
so he's not a bad choice to make everything attack him.
That's insanely good.
Yeah. But Gabriel Seth, he gets to attack twice. Number 1.
Oh, so he's a berserker.
Yep.
Which is appropriate.
He has 5 attacks base, and then his weapon is ×2 strength, AP2, 3 damage.
It's not bad.
So it's pretty good. And then his special rule is all flesh tearers within 6 inches of him. On a 6, they get +1 damage. He's amazing.
But he's still on foot. I mean, no,
and he's only 150 points. He's amazing. He is really good.
Fat J.
He is really good.
Fat J in the chat. This is the Salty Banana, of course. He says, don't interrupt the best 40K player in the world.
Step down.
I'm sorry, Frankie.
Yeah.
I should know my role here down on Jabroni Avenue.
But like everybody's saying, there's a million characters in here that like buff. Okay, not a million, but there's a lot of characters in here that buff Death Company. Lamarty's is amazing. Yeah. You can use 2 litanies, which is really strong.
Does he still combo with the Death Company to do some of the really badass stuff that he? Because that was what you
all
always
that
saw.
he does is buff Death Company.
Well, yeah,
actually.
but
so
he used to. The combo last edition was he'd come down with a big unit to jump pack Death Company and just go smash your face. Do they still have on Wings of Brokenness, whatever it was called?
Where they move? Yeah, so the Death Company can still move before the game 12 inches.
The Death Company, but then do they have the 3-inch charge out of Deep Strike?
Don't.
Oh, they don't have that. No. So how do you increase the odds of getting into combat from Deep Strike?
I think there's some ways to get +1 at least, and then you can get rerolls to charge.
That's quite a big.
Yeah. So there were a lot of changes to their stratagems. There's a lot less of the I'm going to charge you out of Deep Strike stratagems. But there's a lot of ways that you can actually do like 6-inch heroic interventions with units and stuff like that. Good. So.
But Team Jacob does that all the time.
That's true. They do.
Yeah. I feel like I've kind of my look has gone from Team Jacob to Team Edward. I'm definitely more on the...
Yeah, you're definitely more of a Chad.
I'm Team Sparkly Chad now. Dude, middle of COVID, I was all the way Team Jacob.
All in.
I looked like a Viking.
Going crazy.
Okay, well, hold on, Frankie. Stop the presses.
What do we got?
I need to know.
Yeah.
The most powerful and iconic Blood Angels units.
Tycho. Yep.
Okay.
Terrible.
Is he still crappy?
Yeah, he's still not good.
What about the balls pattern predator?
Ooh, you know how good it is? I didn't even look at it. That's how good it is.
I've heard through the grapevine they can auto advance 6 inches.
Oh, dude, there's a great stratagem. Listen to this stratagem here.
I can't wait.
Everybody sit down because it might knock you off your feet. You can use for 1 command point, a Blood Angel's vehicle can auto advance 6 inches. Not a dreadnought.
The whole game?
Not a dreadnought.
Well, that'd be absurd.
But when you use that stratagem.
I don't know. When you need to advance.
No. When you use that stratagem, that's when you can advance 6 inches.
Ooh, what if you could do that to get onto an objective to win the game?
Well, then game over because you just won.
That's right.
But there are... Yeah, so not great. Not the best stratagem, but like you said, in a perfect scenario, I guess it could be good. I don't know.
Well, you know, not every stratagem can be amazing.
That's true. But there are some cool relics. There's a relic or a warlord trait. I think it's a warlord trait. Your warlord can take obsec away from a unit.
Oh wow,
which is amazing.
That's a game winner.
Yeah, especially in the missions. So that one's really strong. It might be a relic. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's game winning, dude.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
So that's pretty cool. But yeah, no. Overall, I think it's going to be a great codex. I was talking to Pablo earlier. Pablo thinks that a shooting Blood Angels army will be really good because they still hit really hard in close combat. But then you just take all the guns so that you're doing damage from range.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think you're going to see more Sanguinary Guard than Death Company. But Death Company troops, I think, will be really strong. The downside with Death Company, of course, is that they can't do any actions.
That's a big negative.
Yeah. So that makes it really hard. But overall, I think the Codex is great. The characters are amazing. And the Sanguinary Guard just look baller.
And then Vanguard veterans are good for any Space Marines, and for Blood Angels are going to be even more appealing.
Yeah.
That it's, losing the 3d6 charge out of reserves is kind of, to me, that's a big negative because that was that was so flippin' powerful. Because I know with my Deathwing, I have the ability to increase my charge radius with. Well, no, I mean, Blood Angels can do this too, right? Like, can't they take the chapter champion? Oh no, he has a reroll charge aura. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to get reroll charges.
But the litanies only work if you start on the table, correct?
Yeah, because you have to. Well, isn't it an aura?
Well,
it's an aura.
No, because you roll it, and then you do it at the beginning of the turn, and I believe you give it to somebody right then. Let us know in chat.
I think the +2 to charge is.
I'm pretty certain that both units have to be on the table at the beginning of the turn, or maybe it's just the chaplain that has to be on the table. Let us know in the chat because I'm getting myself confused right now. Pablo, help us out.
Pablo doesn't know.
For the +2 inch charge litany?
Nobody uses that.
Be on the battlefield?
The chaplain has to be on the battlefield for sure, but does the other unit also have to be on?
It happens in your command phase.
But it's an aura, right?
Yeah, they both. The chappy does.
I think the 2-inch charge one is an aura.
I don't think it's an aura.
I can't remember.
I think because it says while this litany is being prayed.
You use it. I'm pretty sure you use it in your command phase.
It's in the Space Marine code. Yeah, see, it is an aura. Take that, guys.
The chaplain has to be on the table,
like Jason said,
for sure.
Yeah. But you just start them.
But
on
the other unit can drop down and then receive the benefit.
Yeah.
That is how rusty we are.
+2 charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. Yes.
Oh, and then there's a strat. Hugh, hey, what's up, Hugh? How you doing, brother? There's a strat to use a litany at the end of any phase. All right, well there you go.
Boom, in our face.
There you go.
Bam.
Awesome. Thanks everybody in the chat for helping us out.
But
and then Frankie, when are we getting our first league game in? Because I obviously need to get some reps in to knock the rust off because I am very rusty. We should play this week if we can.
Maybe.
I know it's a busy week.
Maybe on Friday.
It's a busy week, but we got to get some games in. Anybody that's listening in the Vegas area, my home gaming area is set up now, so
yay.
I can get some. Everybody can come and beat up on me and help me get back into fighting trim because right now I'm not.
Yeah, COVID has definitely slowed down the gameplay.
Yeah. It's funny how, like with a game this complex, it's funny how quickly you lose your edge if you're not playing on a regular basis.
Well, especially with how much stuff has come out this year. It's just like, unless we were going to tournaments all the time, it's hard to keep up. So
what's up, Aurelio in the chat? Yeah, dude, if you're in my pod, I can't remember if you're in my pod in the league. If you are, if you want to come, I'll get the beer. We could even barbecue some steaks or something like that. That'd be fun if you want to come over and get a game in. I think, Aurelio, you're like in the top pod, aren't you? I'm in like pod 3 or
pod
something.
1. Yeah. That's a pod oneer right there.
Yeah, but if you don't want to just come over and play a game, we could also just do that. You just got to get through the Black Friday week. Yeah, dude, that'd be good because I know you're on top of your game right now, and I'm not. But I'm really excited for Blood Angels. They are, Blood Angels are arguably the most iconic army. I mean, a lot of people would say Ultramarines, but if you've been playing the game for a long period of time, in the early days, Blood Angels were kind of shown off as much or more, in my opinion, than the Ultramarines. Now everything is, on the box art, it's all Ultramarines and stuff like that. Yeah. But in the first boxed game, if I remember correctly, they were showed off as Blood Angels in the second edition box set.
Maybe it was the first army I ever bought.
Yeah. And they're really cool, man. Like, Angels. High Gothic space vampires is fun.
Yeah.
So it's good that they're going to be a powerful army. And I think with what we've seen so far, there's not been a ton, but all the codexes and codex supplements that have come out so far in 9th edition have been really good. I haven't heard there's really been no big losers. Everything's been very strong. There's lots of variety. They're very thematic. And the other thing is that, not that we've tried it yet, but everything that I've read is that the Crusade rules in the books have been awesome, and Blood Angels in particular have been extremely thematic and fun.
Yeah, everybody has said these are the best Crusade rules that they've produced so far. So
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Creative War Games is watching from France.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
Is it Buongiorno?
No, Buongiorno. I speak the second best Italian. Buongiorno. Name that quote. I probably said it wrong. Oh, yeah, it's bonjour. Okay. I took one semester of French in college because I knew a couple of cute girls that were taking the class.
You're like, yeah.
And it was so funny because my teacher was French and he totally got it. And he's like, I know you don't really even want to be here because I was like sitting next to the girls and he thought it was great.
He's like, whatever.
He's like, that's cool, man. He's like, just show up and do all the homework and you'll pass. I was like, yes.
Got it.
But I do remember a little bit of French, not very much. I was too busy looking at the girls. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in the ITC. Short answer, not a whole lot. Mario Capizzo wins. Inglorious Bastards was the quote. I want my Nazi scalps. So good.
The movie's great.
I love that movie. It's very violent, but it's Tarantino. Yeah. Oh, that movie's so good. Let's take a look. Not a whole lot going on, obviously, not only because of COVID, but also because it was Thanksgiving here in the States. And Canada had their Thanksgiving a little before us as well, as usual. So let's take a look at what, if anything, has changed in the rankings.
Yeah.
For Lucy, 40K competitive track top 5. First place, Dan Salmons. I think he's going to be the Corona King.
I think so.
I think with
he's going to be hard to topple.
We're running out of time.
It's only like a month left.
2.
Yeah.
And with the LVO kind of basically off the table, I don't see anybody knocking him off his pedestal. He's got too big of a lead.
Yeah.
So Dan Simmons, you may be the Corona King.
Woo! Get it.
We got to come up with a funnier name than that. Although the Corona King is pretty good.
Yeah.
Because Corona means crown in Spanish, right, Pablo?
I think so, actually.
I think it is. Crown King.
It's a beer.
No, it's not. Because I know El Rey is king. I think Corona is crown. Yeah, that's right. The Rona ruler. I like that one. JTW Geek. I know. I was like the Vid Emperor. No, that's not very good. We got to come up with something funny. I think Corona King might. Corona is crown in Latin. Thank you. Anyway, second place, Ken Knox. Third, Colin McDade. Fourth, Vic Vijay. And fifth, Ben Cherwian. The Corona bucket for the ITC trophy. Yeah, that actually would be really funny. We'll give him a bucket of Coronas.
There you go, dude.
19 of them, in fact.
You win.
That'd be a really affordable trophy as well. Okay, Hobby Track, 40K. Jeremiah Pettit in first place. He has 6 events. Well done. James Weston in second. Marshall Peterson in third. James Kelling in fourth. And Dave Danhauser in fifth. Current Age of Sigmar competitive track, we have Matt Beasley in first. William Sohaley in second. Anthony Trentinelli in third. Jordan Duncan in fourth. Gareth Thomas in fifth. I don't know how I stumbled on that. That's a very...
Thomas.
Oh, Thomas. Well,
it happens.
I'm not the smartest guy. COVID Conqueror.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That might be it.
That's pretty good.
Or did he really conquer COVID?
Yeah. He won.
I guess so. Hobby track for Age of Sigmar. Russell Tanner is in first. Adam Kamenish in second. Will Reeves tied for second. Matt Abbott in fourth. Dan Sanchez in fifth. Warhammer Underworlds current top 5. Ivan Cho leading the pack. Glenn Dean in second. Jonathan Colson in third. Cody Handler in fourth. Mike Melody in fifth. I don't think they've played much.
No.
I don't think anybody has played much.
I don't think so, yeah.
And then we got the Kill Team top 5. Rudy Pertu Tetaninen in first. John Sow in second. Lucas Carone in third. Angel Alvarez Serrano in fourth. And Carlos Paz in fifth. Yeah. I like it. All right, check out this amazing commission that we recently completed. This is an absolutely stunning Nagash. This is a masterclass model. This is our top level of painting, and it came out spectacularly.
Yeah.
The artists really outdid themselves, and you really have to take a look at the close-up pictures to get an idea of the incredible amount of brushwork that went into this. For those of you who are not painters, brushwork is the most tedious and also the highest, in my opinion, the part of it that takes the most skill. And this is just covered in phenomenal brushwork, freehand, insignia. I mean, it's really a truly impressive model.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's one of the nicer models I think that's come out of the studio in quite some time.
Yeah.
There's a plethora of different techniques on it. There's object source lighting, layering. This really is a work of art, and this is something you could be proud to put it on your shelf just for a display model in like a cabinet. And if you're a bold person, you could use it as a play model. And if you put this on the table, you are going to turn heads. There's going to be people who are going to stop at your table and go,
yeah,
holy cow. So yeah, really just beautiful work. It's a really, really, really good model.
Yep.
If you need to make some extra money and you like painting, I know a lot of people are in that boat. We are always hiring new painters. You don't have to be this good. So don't let this.
Not many people are.
It would be great if you were, but if you're a good painter, you can paint quickly. You need to make some extra money. We're always hiring. We're also setting up an in-house full-time studio here. So if you are a painter that is interested in potentially moving out here and coming in, working in a structured environment, we're putting together that right now. We're just rented a unit so that the office space will be all set up.
Yep.
And that should be up and running within, honestly, we'll probably be ready to rock with that Q1 of next year. The rest of December, we're going to be setting it up. If you want to apply, go to flgpaintstudio.com. There is an application form there. And the in-house studio is going to be really exciting. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, painting part-time, like at home with lots of distractions, you don't get as much done. Coming in, sitting down, working as a team, going to get a lot done.
Yep.
A lot more done. We're really excited about this. This is something we've wanted to do for years. And if you are looking to get an army painted, if you're like Frankie and maybe painting isn't your favorite, or Pablo, and painting isn't your favorite part of the hobby, and you want to have somebody else do it for you, we're always taking more work. We have actually very reasonable prices and some tremendously talented artists.
Yep.
It's funny, Frankie, you don't paint very often, but when you do, it's actually pretty good.
Thanks.
And it's almost always Nurgle.
Nurgle, yeah, that's the easiest one. It's all washes. You're like, yep, done.
Pablo is actually going to be painting part of his new Necron army.
Ooh. Those new contrast paints, I think it's a lot easier to paint.
It is.
No? Oh, okay.
You're not going to use contrast paints, Pablo?
You're crazy. I would use all contrast paints.
So with my Guardians of the Covenant, which is a Dark Angels successor chapter, I kind of picked it because I wanted to paint a silver army, and I kind of wanted to paint a silver army because it's easy. But all I do is I spray it gunmetal from Army Painter, and then I paint it with the black contrast, and then I dry brush it with Iron Breaker. Dude, it looks amazing.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, it's not like a high level paint technique. Oh, like Israel made fun of me. He's like, oh, using contrast paints. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to get it done. But really, for how simple it is, it looks super duper good. It has a lot of depth. Awesome. And then I still go in and do some line highlighting with Mithril. And that takes a while, but otherwise the paint scheme goes really quick and it looks nice. So.
Yeah, I'm all about the easy paint schemes. Like,
yeah,
I think half my armies are black.
All my older armies are these insanely challenging things to paint. I just don't have it in me anymore.
Yeah, well, I always want something like easy enough So I'll always have somebody else paint it, but I want it easy enough to where I could copy it in the future. So I'm like, all right, just go black. So like my Harlequins are all black, my Nids all black.
Yeah. And your Nids actually look good.
Yeah,
it's the basing. The basing is what sells it.
Yeah.
Mario Capizzo in the chat. Yes, Pablo is painting his Necrons gold. He had the FLG paint studio paint his Satan, the Voidbringer, and you're getting the Silent King as well, right, Pablo?
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna pull up a picture of it. It's actually bone.
The Void
Dude, you got to put
the
Void Dragon is so dope, and that was painted by the studio.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's they're gonna be gold crons. So I helped him paint the last army he actually painted. Well, not even an army. It was just like a detachment.
Like a unit.
It was Grey Knights, and Pablo was like, "This was as awful as I thought it would be." Painting can be a real drag, especially when you have to paint a lot of models.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pablo's going to put up the Void Dragon in the chat for those of you who are paying attention. Which chat did you put it in, Pablo?
Twitch. Put it up on the stream.
Or it's on the stream.
Oh, it's on the stream. There you go. Well, that was also painted by the FLG Paint Studio, and it looks so sick.
Yeah, it's such a cool model.
Yeah, when it came out of the studio, we were like, nice.
Yep.
Really well done. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us for episode 713 of Signals from the Frontline. Please be sure to tune in to the other shows on the Frontline Gaming Podcast Network. All the other podcasts are better than this one. Just kidding.
Are we though?
No, they're all really good, and they all offer something different. And I'm going to I'll drop a little teaser.
Ooh.
It looks like the Frontline Gaming Network is going to be bringing on another show. I'm really really excited about it. We get applicants that come in pretty frequently, and then as a team, we all decide if we think it's going to be a good fit. Not that anybody that has asked and didn't get in, as if it's not a put down. Probably have a great show, but we wanted something that was very different than from what we're doing. I'm really excited, and it's another international team that will be coming on board. It's not a done deal yet. We're gonna wait to see their first pilot episode, but I feel really confident that it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Nice.
So stay tuned for that. Wizard of Boss, yes. I think that's gonna put us at our limit for the amount of shows we can have on one channel. That's basically 6 days of a week of shows.
You can go 7, that's not a limit. Boom. Or 3 shows in one day. Yes.
3 shows in a day. I don't think we'll ever go above 1 show per day. That's getting a little silly.
Nah, just go 5. Crazy.
Well, thank you so much to everybody for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we enjoyed chatting with all of you. Have a great weekend. And again, help spread the word about the LVO. It's sad times, but it is what it is. And until then, happy gaming, and we will talk to you all on next Wednesday.